Can you share a specific challenge you faced in your content creation journey and how you overcame it?
YouTube was happening. This your man Gert G, and I'm back at it with another video. Today I'm eating some yellow rice and some baked chicken. Give me a little bite. Okay. But that's not the main video. Today's main video is to help people who are always in their head, especially in public, when they want to speak to people. They don't know how to articulate their words. They don't know how to express themselves out loud. But in their head, they know what they want to say. But when it comes out loud, they don't know. I guess you would say socially awkward. How to overcome socially awkwardness. That's the word. And for me, this is what I do. I practice because I'm the same way. I like to stay silent. I like to stay quiet in crowds. I don't like to talk too much. But this is how you can get your vocabulary up, get your comprehension up. Once again, it always come back to reading. But not only are you going to read, you're going to read out loud. No matter if you mess up, no matter if you stumble over a word, no matter if you don't know the word, just keep going. Just skip that word, keep going. Because eventually, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at speaking words over and over. And I would say just practice daily. Maybe just read one chapter a day out loud. And just don't even read for reading. Read to speak. Yeah, read for speaking. Speaking words out loud. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to read maybe just a page or two. Okay, where did I stop at? All right. And I'm just going to pick up somewhere. This is how you do it. It might sound funny. It might not. I frowned, not really sure if I wanted to ask Mama anything about spending my time reading boring tidbit of Mississippi law. But Miss Lee Ann paid no attention to my hesitation, and she handed me a pencil and paper and began dictating her letter to me. She finished just as the school bell began to ring. I gotta go, Miss Leanne, I said, folding the letter to take with me. And not only are you reading, you're gonna try to read with expression, like where you see exclamation marks, where you see commas, you see quotation marks. You're gonna try to, and you can do this by yourself, of course, in your own comfort of your own house, in your own room, if you feel embarrassed. Like I said, people who socially awkward. And the more you talk out loud and say words out loud, trust me, you're gonna feel more comfortable when you do have a conversation with somebody. Hey man, what's up? How you doing? How you like that game yesterday? Um, just keep flowing, keep flowing. Cause eventually, and a good trick is to find out what people like and get them to talk about what they like. Okay, let me keep going. Well, I sure do thank you, Casey. Well, hold on, let me say that with some attitude. Well, I sure do thank you, Casey. Miss Lee Ann got up from the table and walked with, no, it wasn't with attitude. Well, I sure do thank you, Casey. Miss Lee Ann got up from the table and walked with me to the door. Now you be sure and have your mama take a look at that before you go copying it in ink. I don't want no mistakes and no letter going up to Miss Hazel. Yes'm, I promise, running down the steps. That's another thing. If you can, practice talking with your hands, making gestures. Try to be animated because people don't like boring conversations, dry conversations. You want to be animated. Hey man, what's up, man? I had a good time. It was going. We did this, we did that. But yeah, I'm just trying to give you, because people like animation. Not too much, but just a little bit. Not too much. Yes'm, I promise. Running down the steps. And you be sure and ask your mama about coming to read with me. You hear? She hollered at me. Okay. About coming to read with me. You hear? She hollered at me. I got some powerful yearning to know all that's in this here book. And you could talk with, um, what's the word I'm looking for? You could talk with, man, I don't know. You talk with, mm, different pronunciations. Like, show do, like this the South. So you want to talk like with the South. Like, show do, tell your mama this and that. Or if you talking, reading a book up north, yes. And we, I don't know. Don't worry about it. That night, when I asked Mama and Papa about reading with Miss Leanne, Papa drew out his pipe, as he often did when he wanted time to think. And it's all right to pause sometimes and collect your thoughts. And started into the fire longer and stared into the fire longer than I thought necessary for such a simple decision. When he did speak, he surprised me by his first nodding toward the boys. You can go, but Christopher John and little man have to go with you. He's like said, like powerful. You can go, but Christopher John and little man have to go with you. Now that's a daddy talking to a daughter. At least that's how. And then when you read too, it helps your imagination. It helps you think of how that scenario would be in that time. This is back in the old days in Mississippi, in the South. The black family had their own land. So you just kind of put yourself, when you read, act like you're watching a movie. Yeah, watching a movie. But I know I'm getting off subject because that's not even the topic. The topic is overcoming socially awkwardness and being able to talk and say words out loud. Just practice. You don't even have to. You can do this for a couple months just in your room by yourself. Eventually, you're gonna get comfortable with people. You're gonna just be like, you're gonna be done said so many words. You're gonna have to say them words. You're gonna have to say something, and people gonna be like, man, why is he talking so much? I wish he would shut up. And then he's talking intellectually. He's, you know, people are gonna be really impressed with you. Okay, Christopher and John. I'm just gonna read a little bit more, and that's it. Christopher John and Lil Man looked up at their inclusion in the conversation. But Papa, I said, Miss Leanne don't live more than 5 minutes from school, and I don't need nobody to go with me. I don't want you walking. Well, I don't want you walking them roads by yourself. But Papa, I walked farther than that by myself before, and I got my reasons. Casey girl, you go over there, little man and Christopher John will go with you. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna read for today out loud. Well, on camera. Of course, I'm gonna read some more tonight out loud. Some good chicken, good rice. Till next time, YouTube. Stay blessed. Stay up. Stay positive. Keep love in your heart. There's too much hate in the world. And connect with somebody. Call your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Call them just to see what they just to see what they're doing. See because I know we tend to live our life and we forget about people. But sometimes we got to stop and reach out. Reach out through Facebook, whatever, Instagram, text message, TikTok, I don't know. However you want to do it. It's no excuse, people. Until next time, this your man, Gert G. And I'm out.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never surrender.
Never surrender.